Good evening, everyone, and
George, did you get that? You wanted to wear white.
Maybe it is. Good evening, everyone, and welcome live from the Supa-Liga Futsal Centre for round 7 of the Futsal Supa-Liga WA. I'm John Goodlich, and we've got a great match line up tonight as the Cockburn Wolves take on Stirling Braza Ginga. Cockburn come into this one sitting 5th on the table after that 6-4 loss to Rockingham Cameo Cumbre last week. Plenty of positives in that performance, but they'll be watching the points tonight. Braza, meanwhile, sit 8th, and after falling 5-4 to the Aquam Eagles, they'll be just as desperate to steady their season. And, of course, Braza did win this fixture last season 4-1, so they'll be looking to replicate the same today, whilst the Wolves will be vying for revenge. Going through the lineups for Cockburn, it's the number 22, Milos Golub, starting alongside the number 14, Michael Vlasic, the number 4, Lucas Schutz, the number 8, Stefan Savanovic, who will don the armband for those in grey tonight, and in net, it's number 55, Max Winton, substitutes for Cockburn, Daniel Nia, the number 18, Patrick Torres, the number 43, Christian Silas, the number 2, and Kennel Moites wearing 7. And for those in white, for Braza Ginga, it's Bailey Pilton starting wearing the number 10. Alongside him, Joshua Ban, the number 11. Nicholas Canas wearing the number 7. And Squilwin Burnett, the number 6, substitutes for Stirling. Aiden Gray, the number 23. Fabio Cordova, the number 35. Jaden Uwe, the number 5. Wesley Vanegas, the number 16. And Danny Huey, the number 27, the reserve goalkeeper, starting in between the sticks. A big inclusion in the absence of first choice goalkeeper John Paul Page is Dane Ban, making his debut for the first team this summer season. And just worth noting that Lucas Schutz for Cockburn has been on fire this campaign. He's the one to watch tonight. 16 goal contributions in the first 6 matches of the league, 9 goals and 7 assists, and he's been absolutely instrumental for the Wolves in almost everything they do going forward. And here he is now, good footwork, Schutz beats the first man, can't beat the second. Ban will collect and walk the ball forward. He knocks it out wide to Canas. Canas looks for the diagonal ball to Pilton, but cut out by Schutz. Side ball for Stirling. On the far wing, Burnett to Ban. Stirling in desperate need of a win tonight. 1 win from their first 6 games, and when you consider the fact that they took Inter to extra time in last season's semi-final, it's not something many would have predicted, and those in white will really need to step up tonight to get their season back on track. For Cockburn, a reasonable start to the campaign, considering they lost quite a few big names in the off-season. Luke Christie, obviously moving to Cumbre, being the big one, and Ollie Leeming and Theo Leeming haven't featured in the summer season thus far, along with Mark Gavranich, who is taking a short break from futsal at the moment. So a new look Cockburn side, a relatively young team at that. The departures have made way for the likes of youngster Milos Golub, who's getting involved in the action immediately, and he's been a really bright spark for them this season. Only 15 years of age, one of the top juniors that's come up through their ranks and has competed at the last 3 or 4 national futsal championships, where he's really impressed. Alongside him, in the absence of Michael Dudek, we've got Max Winton in goal, who had a strong debut performance last week against the reigning summer champions, Cambio Cumbre. So although he had big boots to fill, those of Michael Dudek, he did a really good job on debut, and will be looking for more of the same this evening. Braza in possession through Ban, who plays it out wide to Pilton. He gets dispossessed. Golub wins it up high. And just firing past the post, Ban was relieved to watch it roll past his bottom right post. Ban through the centre. It's Josh Ban this time. Pilton back to Ban, who lets fly. But Winton with a good save. Kinas with the acrobatic clearance. Ricochets up in the air, but Shoots can't keep it in play. Stirling side ball once more. Ban. Tip Kinas. A little dink inside for Pilton, but Winton will collect it comfortably. Short ball to Vlasic. Savanovic. Back to Vlasic. Savanovic on it once more. Lovely ball through. Vlasic and behind. And there's the opener for Cockburn. A brilliant pass down the line from Stefan Savanovic. And it's Michael Vlasic who adds the finishing touch for 1-0. The substitute of the evening made for Cockburn. It's Christian Silas who comes on. The youngster Golub making way to the bench. So too for Stirling. Pilton and Kinas come off. It's Cordova and Gray who replace. Fabio Cordova. Burnett, little dent forward. Gray trying to latch onto it. Long ball up the other end, shoots. Half a chance for him. Good footwork, shoots. Wrestling with Ban forward and comes out the better. Savanovic. Loose touch, but he'll see it out to Vlasic. Now it's Silas for his first touch of the game. Gets it back again. Ball to the wing. Savanovic. Couple of body feints, retreats in the end. Silas under a bit of pressure here. So too shoots. Gives and goes. And is drawn at the foul off Cordova. Will go into the book early. Free kick Cockburn. Centre court for them. Savanovic taking it quickly. Silas resetting with the goal scorer in Vlasic, who gets it onto Shoots, who looks to get it moving quickly, but just ran out of real estate on the broadcast wing. Gray to Ban. Little back roll for Gray. Ban. Nice pass to Cordova. Ban loses out to Vlasic. Cordova with the last touch. The ball will go out the way of the Wolves. Savanovic takes it forward into Shoots, who's already being held and has brought another foul. The test from Stirling go unanswered. Seemed to me as if it was a foul and the referee's got it right. Shoots so tricky, so nimble and agile. It's so hard to defend, just drawing the fouls early for Cockburn. Braza. Well, they're already on 4 fouls by the looks of things, and we're only 5 minutes into the contest. A couple rolling fouls off the ball as well, perhaps. Centering ball, Cordova to Winton. Winton just not taking any risk there, sending it out of play. Cordova off the line for Ban. Scored a good goal last week from a similar position. Looks inside this time for Burnett. Ban. Shot was blocked. Savanovic. Looks in the centre for shoots, but ball was offline. Stirling drop into a 4-0. Long ball cut out by Silas. Vlasic. Savanovic somehow keeps it in and maintains possession for the Wolves. Vlasic. Good idea with the pass into the middle. Just a bit too wide for shoots to control. Stirling take it from the side quickly. Vlasic gets in front of Cordova. It's good defending. And the ball will be brought in by Zane Ban. Now it's with Josh Ban to Burnett. Out wide, Cordova has it. He's dispossessed. Good idea from Vlasic, but the ball inside is cut out. Now shoots, cuts out the pass from Burnett. Good chance again for Cockburn. This time Gray gets in the way. Cordova, no real options, just lobs it forward aimlessly to Winton. Shoots. It's where he's dangerous in the one-on-one situations, but opts to reset on that occasion. Savanovic, lofted looking for Silas. Hit the roof on the way through. And a side ball for Stirling, taken quickly by Uwe. Well defended by Savanovic. Silas back to Winton, shoots now. Moithers on for his first taste of the action. Good pass into shoots. Can he get there? It's not quite, but it's promising from these Wolves. Ban to Uwe. Only left footer on the court at the moment for Stirling. Jaden Uwe, good youngster. Has come up through the junior ranks of the Supa-Liga competition in the last few seasons and finds himself in some space now. Ball down the line to Gray and across looking for Ban. But Silas will send it out of play at the expense of a corner. And they can look to get shooting from these sort of positions. Comes up the line for Ban, who's got a bit of time, makes some space for an effort. But well read defensively by Silas, who is definitely at the top echelon of defenders in WA. He reads the game really well, and now Cockburn are on the break. It's another goal contribution for Shoots, who set it up on a tee for Christian Silas, defending at one end, scoring at the other, and doubling the advantage for the Wolves in the process. And that'll take us into the timeout. It's called by Stirling, who have it all to do. 4 fouls, 2 goals down. Only 7 minutes or so into the half. Cockburn. Wolves are back out and ready to get underway. Stirling using every second of the timeout that they can to try and restore this game. They have not had the best start 2 goals down and 4 fouls to contend with, but Wesley Vanegas is on the court for his first minutes of the match and will look to steady the Stirling ship once and for all. Canast back on also. Ooh to Canast. Now it's Vanegas. It's Jaden Ooh under pressure immediately. So too is Vanegas. Ooh chips it in the centre. Nice ball for Canast. Vanegas might be through for the immediate impact. But Max Winton with a smart save, keeping the clean sheet intact for Cockburn. We're breaking the Stirling defensive line, but Vanegas got back in numbers well. Canast, Vanegas trying to win it off. Cannell Moithes in the 50-50, but the number 7 for Cockburn coming out the better. Quick footwork from Shoots. Can he get on the end of the 1-2? Just a bit too far ahead of him, but good interplay between the Cockburn Wolves. Side ball Stirling. Have already looked more promising since Vanegas have entered. Their best chance of the game came moments ago through the Braza Ginga talisman. It's on the ball now. Across to Canast, here he goes. Intense pressure from Cockburn and they've won it up high. Moithes for Shoots. On his non-preferred, just holds it in the corner and who went down, nothing caused. Silas looking for a second. Good over to Vanegas. Now Ooh, Braza enjoying possession. Ooh, Canast. Little dink inside. It's a good one to Cordova. He's wrestling for it with Moithes. And Taz Paraskevas on the far side, pointing the way of Stirling. Side ball for them now. Canast into the middle. Cordova. Overlapping run of Ooh. Cordova spotted him, but just couldn't connect with the pass. Moithes to Savanovic. Out wide it comes to Silas. Long ball to no avail this time around. Ban happy to collect it. Vanegas for Ooh. Back to Vanegas. Braza trying to break down this low Cockburn Wolves block. Cordova. Canast. Canast. It comes off in the end. Vanegas in behind. Look to play it through for Cordova. He just couldn't latch onto it. The pass is a bit behind him. Patrick Torres on for his first taste of the action. Ooh. Looking for Canast. The idea was there, but unfortunately not the execution. Stirling looked a lot more settled after this timeout. The next goal in this one is going to be very important. If the Wolves get it, you'd argue it could be a game set match, but if it falls Stirling's way, the game will definitely be back on. Is that the 5th foul? It is. And it Shoots, who's drawn it again. Canast was late on him. Shoots has done it very well there. Assisting. And has won 3 of Stirling's 5 fouls. Perhaps even the 4th and the 5th, but they were rolling fouls, so not 100% sure who won them. Moithes in the corner. Nifty footwork, but was double teamed and gave it away. Now it's with Canast. Wolves retreat their defensive line and allow Braza to find Ooh. Josh Ban. Good pass to Canast. They've gained some territory here, Stirling. Can they make it pay off? Ban in the centre. Vanegas trying to get through a brick wall there in Moithes and Torres. And Stirling will settle for the side ball. Ban looking to catch out Winton from distance, but he remained alert. Shoots under pressure. Braza can't afford to foul. Good result for them. Last touch was off Shoots. Side ball Stirling. Vanegas. Ban. Ooh. Poor giveaway there from U, not quite on the same wavelength there as Vanegas. Winton distributes quickly to Savanovic. Shoots in the centre. Give it away though, Kinas. Strong challenge, Moises. Cleared away in the end by Savanovic. Josh Ban back now to Zane Ban. It's Wesley Vanegas finding Ban. Good run off the ball. Vanegas is through. Big save, Winton. Now the other and the breaks on for Cockburn. Lovely feet, Savanovic. Good win by U. It's a 2-on-1 for Stirling if they can take it quickly. Lovely ball. Vanegas! You'd put your house on him to score from there, but it's another good save from Winton. Timeout card is gone in from Umberto de Tilio. Ball through for Shoots. Vanegas. Hilton gives it away. Moises. Savanovic just looking to settle. He'll use his experience there, the captain. Nice ball over the top to Moises, who links up well with Torres. Now Shoots, the talisman. Savanovic. Moises. Shoots. Good first touch. Looks for the ball through. Canas to Bailey Pilton. Pilton for Vanegas. Canas now dribbles inside. Vanegas. Stirling are moving the ball wonderfully here. Can they find a way through though? Ban. Ball too short for Pilton. Torres comes away with it. Pilton puts it out of play. Stirling ball. Ban. Burnett back on field. Kinas. Braza really pushing now to half the deficit. That's a nice move. Burnett strikes from range. Good win, Torres, who's been electric since coming on. But strong in the challenge was Pilton. 3-on-1 for Stirling. Kinas! Wrong side of the post. And Cockburn, they want the timeout. And they get it with the score at 2-0. The Wolves looking to regroup for a moment. Braza have come out sharp, pressing high and moving the ball much quicker since the Cockburn Wolves timeout, and probably had the better of the chances in the last period. This is a chance for Cockburn to settle and reorganise themselves, stop the Braza momentum and perhaps work on how they can exploit the situation at hand, that being Braza are on 5 fouls with still quite some time to go in the half. They've been on their best behaviour since Canas fouled Shoots, probably 3 or 4 minutes to go. But it's still a long time to see out. Stop clock as well. And this game is heating up. A lot at stake for both sides. Braza in that position where they're on the cusp of the relegation zone, but also not far out of that top 6, and they won't want to lose touch with it. With the squad they've got, the strength they have on paper, the season they had last time around, finishing ahead of Cockburn on the table, making it further in the final stages than they did. They'll really want to come out and take a stance for the remaining 27 or so minutes for Cockburn. Well, a win now would keep them right in touch with the top 4 and show that no matter who they field on the day, Christie playing, Theo leaving playing or not, it doesn't really seem to matter because they've got a lot of depth and these young players are really stepping up this season. And here's another one of them on court now. Daniel Nya has played professional outdoor in Malaysia, so it's good to see him back in the Supa-Liga after a year or so absence. But last time he was playing, at least from what I remember, was the 2023-4, maybe 24-5 summer season. And what he brought to this Cockburn side was something like no other, with his great one-on-one ability and brilliant flair going forward. Scored a goal of the week that season, so We'll see what he can muster up tonight. Braza with a good chance there, but Winton has proved to be very reliable when called upon. Another one of these youth prodigies coming through, Max Winton. Miller Scholar re-entering the court for his second stint of the match. Yeah. To Savanovic. Michael Vlasic now. It's Daniel Nya, ball out wide. Just didn't get the angles right there. Baden Gray to Pilton. Josh Ban. Ball down the line from Burnett. And chance now for Miller Scholar on the break. Big chance for Golub. But it's an even bigger save from Ban, who reacted quickly and got the left boot out down low to stop that third one going in for Cockburn. Vlasic, ball out wide to Savanovic. A great ball, Golub's broken the line and shoots from an acute angle, but didn't quite get the connection he was after. It was a good run in behind though, and Savanovic with the composure, experience and vision to pick him out. Ban now walks it forward to halfway. Here's Gray, Pilton, Burnett. Pilton out of play when Cockburn bring it back in. Vlasic, Savanovic, oh that's a lovely drive inside. Sold a bit of candy to Gray there, Savanovic. Golub, and the whistle's gone. It could be a 10-metre penalty here. What way is it going to go? For a Braza's sake, they'd be hoping it's not. Campos just having a word with the players by the looks of things before stuff gets out of hand. So we'll restart with a drop ball. Fanagas coming back on for Stirling. Drop ball for Cockburn. Vlasic shaking it quickly. Now driving forward and lets fly. It was not far away. Braza protesting, saying Cockburn took that drop ball a little bit too quickly before they were ready. But it's all within the laws of the game to do so. Vanegas for Josh Ban. Now Pilton. Stirling really need this goal before half-time. They've been knocking on the door, but Winton hasn't put a foot wrong thus far. Michael Vlasic tries to lob it over the top into the run of the captain. Ban. Vanegas. Ban in the centre. Vanegas. Pilton has space to drive forward. Tried to feed Burnett down the line, but just not quite on the same wavelength there. Savanovic to Vlasic. Savanovic making a good forward run. Golub has made its way through to Savanovic in the end. Cuts inside and fires a very good effort on target. But Zane Ban was equal to the task. Vlasic, shot blocked by Pilton. Savanovic, ball out wide, Nya. And a switch of play to Vlasic. Savanovic, back to Vlasic. Savanovic on it once more. Looks for the back post where Golub was lurking. Cut out by Burnett. Pilton gets the better of Vlasic in the 50-50. Vanegas. Pressure on coming from Nya, who concedes the free kick. Second foul on the board for Cockburn, so not in foul trouble yet. And not a bad foul to give away by Daniel Nya. Vanegas was looking forward. This one not really in a dangerous area. It would take something miraculous from Stirling to score, and Burn looked for the effort on goal, but nothing doing on that occasion. Vlasic, Savanovic, dinks it down the line for the runner Golub, who has Burn ahead of him. Good ball to find Pilton. Now Vanegas, overlapping run of Josh Burn. Reverse pass to Vanegas. Nice back roll to Burn. It's good build up from Stirling. And Burnett with a decent effort. Cockburn Wolves clear the line, but danger not averted thus far. Burnett with another shot on target. Winton impeccable again. Nya out of play. Side ball for Stirling. Cordova on. They are knocking on the door, Braza. They've grown into this game, but it's not going to get any easier for them now with Lucas Schutz re-entering for Cockburn. He's probably been the best player in the league in the opening 6 games of the season, Lucas Schutz. He's had a pretty good first half. And this one so far, got the assist for Silas, and through 3 fouls has always looked threatening. A big part as to why Cockburn are as comfortable as they are at the moment. Cordova dinks it forward. Good press from Vlasic. He's won the ball up high. Has shoots, and that's goal. It looked like it was a foul to me, but Schutz was there, a push in the back there. Asking the third referee what he thought. A turning point in the game this could be if it gets given. Just a bit too much contact there from the Braza player. He's walked a fine line, but gotten away with one there as Cockburn would have been heading to the 10-metre spot, or could have even taken it from that position without a wall if they wanted to. Vanegas to Ban. A little dink through the centre looking for Cordova. The pass just going astray. A Stirling goal before half-time will drastically change both managers' team talks. Schutz hitting the deck once again. Appeals for a free kick, go unanswered. Another one that definitely looked like it could have gone either way. A borderline challenge from Stirling. We're walking a tightrope here. They're flirting with fire. And they haven't given away a 10-metre penalty, but they've been on 5 fouls for 9 or so minutes. So they wouldn't want to see it all go to waste in the last 2 or so. Have to remain disciplined. Anywhere will do for Burnett, just sending it out of play. Cockburn Wolves side ball, far side of the court. Back for Savanovic, Vlasic in the centre. Good win Vanegas, out wide to Burn. Good defensive acumen shown there from Michael Vlasic to cut out the cross. And it will be a corner for those in white. Something from the training ground perhaps. Burnett didn't catch it as well as he would have liked to. Vlasic. Lovely diagonal. Golub couldn't control it though. Josh Ban in the centre. Burnett. Vanegas. Looking for Ban. You can see he wants him and gets him now. And Ban's hit the upright. Close to Stirling have come. Winton looked beat. Vlasic down the line. Milos Golub has to run his shoots. Headed away by Vanegas. Ban back to Vanegas. Under pressure here. Burnett. Good touch forward. in the corner, Cordova. Final ball was Paul. Cockburn can counter-attack now. Lucas shoots. Resets in the end. Golub. Lovely 1-2. Golub! It was a golden chance for Miloš Golub, but just panicked in front of goal and probably didn't realise how much time he had there to place it. Just tried to thunder it into the back of the net. And that's a big, big let off for Stirling. Golub. Vlasic across to Savanovic inside the final minute here at Subiaco. Nice ball, but Savanovic just won't be able to keep it in. Jaden Hu back on for Braza. Ban. Stirling need to dig deep before the break. They've come close, but haven't yet found a way beyond Winton. 30 or so left to go now. Ban. Uwe moved at the wrong time. Left Ban without an option. Cockburn. Good ball to shoots. And ball. Okay, that one has been given. It was a late call. I was going to say to me that really did look like a foul, and the referees tend to agree. No complaints for the most part from Stirling. Ban with minor protests, but Shoots has been amongst all the action. The last two didn't get given, but third time's its charm. And for Michael Vlasic, it's a chance for a brace before the half and one to send Cockburn into the lead. 3 goals to the good before the break. It'd be a commanding first half performance if they can do so against a quality opposition. Ban against Vlasic. It's a good save from Ban, who stood tall when it's mattered most. Vlasic denied a second. But still time to draw a foul for Cockburn. Braza can't do anything stupid. Shoots trying to draw one. A bit of contact there from Hu. And it's been given. It was late, but it has been given. That one a bit softer, to be honest. But nonetheless, Tana Campos confident in what she saw. Zane Ban going into the book for dissent. Michael Vlasic will get another opportunity to face him and to make amends for the missed penalty only moments ago. 8 seconds left in the half. Vlasic for a brace. And this time, he's put it wide. To the left of the goal it went. Ban not tested on this occasion. Josh Van goes long, searching for Vanaga. Surely not for Braza. One last sniff on the buzzer. Hu fired on goal. But Winton with another good stop to keep his clean sheet intact. And the halftime score is 2-0 here at the Subiaco Futsal Centre. Cockburn Wolves in the lead. A disciplined first half, strong defensively, patient in possession, and clinical when the chances came for Braza. They will feel that they've had their moments, but they need a spark in the second half if they're going to turn this around. Don't go anywhere. Plenty still to come in round 7 of the Futsal Supa-Liga WA. We'll be back shortly with all the second half action.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week at Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Welcome back to Subiaco for the second half. Cockburn lead at 2-0. A really tidy first half from the Wolves. Braza with work to do. They'll need to come out sharp and find a way to break them down. Teams are back on the court. Let's get the second half underway. Kinast to Vanegas. Back to Jaden Uy. Burnett. Kinast. Braza moving the ball nicely. Commentators curse there. Kinast giving it away. Torres. The Lucas shoots. He's working in a phone box. Loses out. Torres there to cover. Uy. Vanegas. Back to Jaden Uy. And now Kinast. Pass inside well. But Torres was equal to the task, providing a good defensive block. Vanegas to Uy. Switch out wide to Burnett, who carries inside. Vanegas. Burnett. Oh, great interception. Moithes, who's through one goal. Big save, Zane Ban. Keep the deficit at only 2. There's a brilliant press from Kanel Moithes. And here he is again now. Up the line to Savanovic. Back to Moithes. Shoots. Torres. Looks for the 1-2 with Savanovic. Savanovic. Back to Moithes. Now Lucas shoots. He's trying to go one-on-one. 2 men around him. Knocks it back for Moithes. Savanovic. To Winton. Ball inside for Moithes. Vanegas having issues with his footing there. Perhaps some moisture on the court, or the grip on the dome is just starting to fade. Referee Jonathan gets the towel out and just wiping any moisture, any perspiration off the court. Vanegas just making sure the grip on the top flexors is holding up. Wiping them on the towel also, and they look to be pretty grippy to me now. So we'll restart with a drop ball. Savanovic. Out wide to Torres. Under pressure here. Savanovic. Lovely ball to Torres. Well defended, Jaden Uy. Side ball for the Wolves. Savanovic. Switch of play to shoots. He dances inside. Nice ball to the pivot. And the back row. It was lovely combination play by the Wolves. The run from Savanovic just marginally late. You can see what Torres was trying to do there. And it all started with the creativity from Shoots. Kinast under pressure from Shoots. Wins it off of him, but Kinast gets the toe in there. Incorrect kick in by the Wolves. Possession changes hands. Back to Stirling it goes. Burnett to Vanegas. Jaden Uy. Oh, that's a nice ball to Burnett. He's got 2 grey shirts around him. Does well though. It's a good ball to Vanegas. Cuts in on the left. Kinast pass was a bit behind him. Switch of play. Burnett has runners. Fed it in through for Kinast, but couldn't quite wrap his foot around it. Now, since those first 2 goals went in early, it's been quite a cagey affair. Chances have been at a premium. Shoots. Kanel Moithes. Shoots. Oh, it's lovely from Shoots. It's lovely. the back roll, the return pass. Moithes. Can they finish? What a goal this would be. Shoot still has it somehow. Not one of his finer passes there though. And the man who has been fouled so often gives one away of his own. And Vanegas hits the floor this time. Shoots protesting, he did nothing wrong, but from the state that Vanegas is in, you think contact was made somewhere. So Stirling wrap up their second foul for them. Wolves, the better behaved of the two sides in the first half, have come out the aggressors in the second. 2 early fouls on the board inside the opening 3 minutes and 10 seconds, but still nowhere near foul danger yet. They'll just have to keep it in mind as this game will continue to heat up as time lapses. Stirling looked to press for their first goal of the game, and it almost came then through Vanegas. Kenas looked for the pass to the back post. Vanegas went lunging for it. Nothing doing though. Moithes fighting shoots. Ball went out of play. Josh Ban back on for those in white. It's Jaden Ooh, back rolls it for Ban. Now Vanegas, back to Ban. Switch of play to Ooh. Vanegas. Ban. Penast. Ban. Ooh. Under pressure here. Slides it away. Ban. Goes for a bit of a run, stops and starts inside. Vanegas, late back rolls it for Ban. Uwe can cut it on the left, that's a good ball. Ban with the toe poke, it looked goal bound, but a brilliant block from Torres. Uwe. Ban, pass was a little bit behind him. Possession will change hands. Is Christian Silas back onto the court for the Cockburn Wolves. Moithes driving forward. Out wide for Savanovic. Looks back for Moithes. Good interception, Vanegas. Kenas looks to slide it through for Vanegas. And Torres says anywhere will do. Just clears it into the stand. Bailey Pilton back on for Stirling. Vanegas. Ban. Uwe. Ball down the line for Vanegas, who has Silas to beat. Strong in the challenge of Silas. Brilliant challenge, Silas. Got knocked down, got back up again. Congested in the corner. And Uwe's gone lunging in there, but maybe he was actually grabbed, hence why he fell over. Hard to tell. Boots were flying everywhere. The free kick's gone Stirling's way though, and it's in a dangerous position. If they can run a block to get Uwe shooting on the far side, it could be dangerous for Stirling, but the way they're setting this one up now doesn't look like it's going to be the case. They knock it down the line. Vanegas look to square it, but Silas holding up very well in defence. Nice ball to Uri, looks for the return. Passes a bit too lofted for Vanegas to bring down. Silas. Pass cut out by Pilton. Strong in the challenge was Moithes. 3-on-2 for Cockburn. Silas looked to square it. Good defensive acumen shown by Pilton, who sets Braza going forward. 3 against 2. Overlapping run of Ban. Has Uwe at the back post. Brilliant save, Winton. Danger not averted yet though. Pilton. Vanegas. And it trickles past Winton. Halving the deficit. Wesley Vanegas, the talisman, opens Stirling's account tonight. And could that prove to be a turning point in the contest? Only a kick in it now. Next goal is absolutely crucial. Silas, Savanovic, Vlasic. Is he going to rule the two 10-metre penalty chances he had in the first half? Could have been up 4-0. It's only 2-1 now, but that's a brilliant ball. Venegas! Brilliant save, Winton on the follow-up! Winton again! Monumental! It's save of the week type stuff from Max Winton, the youngster. Cockburn Wolves is trying to arrest the momentum. Stirling again, and they're going at it again. Josh Van cuts inside, and he's brought down by Christian Silas. A foul from a similar position to what they had moments earlier. They'll want to make it count this time. Vanegas standing over it. No left footers on the court for Stirling at the moment, but that's not to say they can't work something out of nothing. Baden Gray, an absolute rocket of a shot on him. Scored a good goal last week. Runs over the ball this time though. Vanegas looking for that back post, but Winton, he was alert again. Has earned the respect of everybody in the crowd and everyone watching tonight, Max Winton. And another save, made it look easy. Diverts it long quickly, this time comfortable for Ban. Vanegas. Bailey Pilton. Vanegas once more, Josh Ban. Stirling are really pushing for the next goal. Wolves perhaps looking a bit rattled, but they're always going to be threatening on that counter-attack. Stirling need to walk a fine line going forward. Their committing numbers very high at the moment. And Winton just picks it out of the air like it was nothing. He slowed everything down there, Max Winton, almost like as if he threw a balloon up in the air and just watched it into his hands. Brilliant young keeper. Haven't seen much of him. Not sure what division he was playing last season, but he's filled the boots of Tom McCarthy, who departed in the transfer window really well. And he's going to be asking questions of Michael Dudek when he returns from the amateur state team tour next week, the way he's playing at the moment. Great. In the centre, Vanegas. Stirling on the build here. Good tackle, goal up. Vanegas still has it though. Works it into the corner and back across the face. Vanegas puts it over from point blank range. Needed to do better with that one. Vlasic, good line ball for Golub. Oh, that's a brilliant pass. Silas! Big save, Ban. Ricocheted into Josh Van and somehow stayed out on the break. Pilton and Winton again. End-to-end stuff here. Vanegas, Ban, Vanegas, standing up Savanovic one-on-one. Ball across for Ban, good overlapping run! And what a save from Winton. That is phenomenal. Keeping Cockburn's lead intact. The timeout card's gone in. Chance after chance for Stirling. We'll see if they can survive the next attack till they can get the timeout and regroup. Cordova to Gray. Now Ban. Pilton. Gray. Little parallel. Ball will remain with Stirling. Centering ball to Pilton. Gray with time. Forward for Pilton, not going to get there. Cockburn take the time out, it's 2-1. You can see why Braza are really starting to press hard and force the issue. Wolves just needing to slow things down, take a breath and reset. We'll be back underway in a moment.
Futsal WA has social futsal competitions 5 nights a week, Mount Lawley and West Perth. Whether you're an individual or have a group of mates who want to play, there's a junior, men's, women's or mixed competition that will suit you. Contact us to get involved in futsal, an action-packed sport and the fastest growing sport in Australia.
Welcome back. If you're just rejoining us, it's Cockburn Wolves up against Stirling here. Cockburn holding the edge, Braza pushing hard to stay in it. It's very much still alive. 11 minutes to go in this one. The game resting on a nice edge at the moment. Daniel Nyar back on for Cockburn for his second stint of the game. First of the second half. So too, Lucas Schutz, the talisman for this Wolves side. Good interception, Schutz, Golab. Brilliant ball to the wing, quick footwork, Nyar. Had two to beat, up to reset. And Blasic looked for the splitting diag. Just couldn't pick out Golab's run. Blasic. Nyar, this is where he's dangerous, one-on-one. Losing out though. Yeah, may find himself going into the referee's notebook there. He does. Foul for the shirt pull. But ban also going into the book for retaliation. So both players have to be careful. And contrary to the first half, now it's Cockburn who are on 5 fouls with 10 minutes to go. So a tale of two halves tonight here for sure. Braza in the better position perhaps, despite not holding the lead. They're pressing forward and have got the Wolves walking on eggshells. Braza only giving away the one foul of their own. Comfortable for Winton. Brilliant quick release. Schutz has got at the back post. Nyar keeps it alive and fires one on target. But Zane Ban parries out of the top corner. Schutz. Blasic to Schutz, just toying with this Stirling defence, trying to draw Pilton in. Golab, Schutz. Good composure, knocks it back for Blasic, shoots on it once more, playing with such confidence. That's a delightful pass. Golab, good win caught over. Now Braza on the break, 3-on-2. Burnett, back post 4, caught over, just overrun it. And scrambled away by Nyar. Side ball for Stirling. Ban. Oh, decent effort. Winton again called into action, another good stop. Nicholas Canast back on the court for Stirling. Can they work something from the set play? Upfield it comes to Pilton. But it was Nia who got in the way that time. Brilliant block in the centre to Canast. Shoots. Releases out in the 50-50 to Burnett. Side ball for the Wolves. It's Kennel Moites. He was electric at the start of this second half. He's back on for another say. Daniel Nia shoots. Ball forward to Moites. Moites on it again. Little flick back for Blasic. Good pass. Nia looks through the legs. Pilton. Delightful pass into Canas. Pilton through. And that's a brilliant finish. Chucks it into the bottom corner for the equaliser. Bailey Pilton, as calm and composed as you like. And Stirling have overturned the deficit and now pegged themselves back level. We've got a game here, folks. Cockburn, be careful on the 5 fouls already. They've got the quality to carve the Stirling defence open if they want to. Blasic has had a good game so far, led by example at the back. Defended very well. Shoots is playing with confidence, isn't he? So much flair. Blasic looked for the dive, didn't quite come off though. Bailey Pilton to Ban. And now Burnett has space to advance. Opts to go back instead though. Canas, good one too. Back post is on if Burnett can find it. But a brilliant cutout by Moites. It's going up the other end. Moites, like a relentless ball, winning that one back. Kennel Moites now shoots is on the break. A step over, cuts inside. Canas, good composure, wins it back for Braza. It's a nice pass. Josh Ban slowing it down. Hilton. Canast. Ban. Burnett. And space to advance forward. Hilton. Reverse pass to Ban. Bobbled awkwardly but got through in the end. Hilton. For Nicholas Canast. Ban. Lofted pass. It's beautifully for Pilton, who lets fly on the half volley. It was just over the bar. Winton short for Patrick Torres. Savanovic back on for Cockburn to try and steady the ship. They'll need their captain to stand tall if they're to get the victory tonight. We'll have to use every iota of experience he has in his long and illustrious career, Stefan Savanovic. It's a red card for Moites. Unbelievable. Was he already on a yellow, or was it 2 in the same sitting?
How you make the wrong call and give someone a yellow for it.
Moites has been sent his marching orders. It seemed perhaps a little unjust to me. Cockburn really find themselves down in the gutter from 2 goals up on 5 fouls to a man down with scores level playing against it. The momentum has shifted a full 180 and now Stirling, it's theirs to lose really. Canast, Vanegas, Ban, driving forward, splitting pass, couldn't find Vanegas. Stirling, they've just got to be players in the game, play it smart, milk the clock in whatever way they can. Savanovic would have loved to have been able to keep it in, but bobbled off his foot awkwardly. Now, long gone are the days of run of the clock where you can play these situations smart. They've got to see out another minute and 45 or so a player down. When they get that ball forward, if Shoots can just hold it up, pull out some skill moves and run some time off the clock, you say that would be their best bet. For the time being, they're going to have to defend gallantly. And passes like that will suit them every day of the week. An Uwe unforced error, but he makes up for it with a strong challenge. Shoots. Can just milk the clock here. Use all his composure. It's a brilliant ball. And the Wolves have broken the defensive line. Savanovic could have gone on a run of his own. Braza win it off of him though with the double team. Uwe out wide to Vanegas. Opens up the ban. Could have pulled the trigger. Did in the end. Corner for Stirling. Wolves just slowing the game down. They don't want to make themselves any more tired than they already are, having to defend a man down. Ban to the back post. Winton would claim. Savanovic. That'll do. Couple seconds off the clock and a side ball. Brilliant result for Cockburn. They send some runners forward. Vanegas. Stirling need more urgency to make this situation pay off. They need to work more shots on goal. Shoots does well to cut the pass. Savanovic does well defensively. And Stirling with another missed opportunity. Wolves get the ball back again here. Savanovic. Nice pass for Torres. He uses his body well and draws a foul. Wolves are playing this situation extremely smartly. Shoots. They're trying to press him, but he doesn't feel pressure. Got to take on the whole team. Oh my word! Lucas shoots. That has got to be goal of the season. We saw something similar from Luke Ross last season to win it against Cumbria when he ran the whole of the field, nutmeg Basto and put it in the top corner. Shoots has done the same, but he's done it a man down and put Cockburn in the lead. What an amazing finish, Lucas Shoots. 18th goal contribution of the season, yet still a precarious situation at hand. They're a man down, but at least if they concede, well, they've got the man back on. Cockburn with the play of the century. Survived the 2 minutes of man down and scored in the process. Braza, we were just saying how the situation looked to be falling in their favour, but futsal, as we have it, takes another turn. Still on 5 fouls though, something they've got to be careful of. They won't have Moithi services for the rest of the game either, so the bench is running a little thin, but only 5 minutes for them to hold on now. Stirling will be furious they let that happen. Wolves fighting another brilliant ball to the pivot. It was Shoots again, the provider of it. Torres couldn't hold up on this occasion though. Baden Gray, Vanegas. Vanegas. Braza need urgency. That's a good ball. Kinhurst works it across. And Gray just couldn't arrive in time. Shoots. Look at him go. That's quick footwork. Now he's pressing to win it back. Ban. Vanegas in the centre. Nicholas Kinhurst. Great. Vanegas cuts in well. Ban, ball down the line. Nice pass to Gray in the centre. Kinhurst. Awkward ball back, but Ban just goes to collect it. Ban walks it forward to the halfway line, plays it to Kinhurst. Now across to Vanegas, dig down the line, nice back roll. Silas goes tumbling over, nothing called. Shoots, just sending it away. Ban, Baden Gray, Braza need to show character here. They've came back from 2-0 down, no reason why they can't come from behind again. But time is their enemy. And they're just keeping the ball in play, but not really doing much with it. And that will suit Cockburn. The seconds just ticking down. Shoots, milking another 10 seconds off the clock. Here he is again now, shoots. Nice inverted pass. Kenas losing out. Silas, good recovery challenge, Kenas. Braza have to make it count now. Ban on the wing. Inside, Vanigas, surely. Good defense by Torres, who just pokes it away. Ban, under 3 to go. Kenas, are we going to see a Stirling fly keeper? That's the question now. Ban, nice diagonal to Kenas, who lets fly. But comfortable for Winton. He'll be in contention with man of the match for Lucas Shoots, you'd have to think. Especially if the result stays as is. It could get worse for Stirling. Good save, Ban. Stopping a certain goal off Torres' boot. The timeout card goes in for Stirling, but the shot comes across from Savanovic. And Stirling will get the timeout. They trail 3 goals to 2. They've got 2.5 minutes to make amends for Cockburn. 2.5 minutes to regroup, stay focused, stay disciplined, and see out what would be an extremely memorable victory. We'll be back with you very shortly after the break. Welcome back after the Stirling timeout. Cockburn still holding the lead 3-2. Braza straight into 5th man. Burnett. Good switch of play. Burn for the equaliser. Torres. Savanovic. Good parallel flick, but just doesn't stay in play. 2 minutes and just under now. For Stirling to try and make things right. For Cockburn to hold on. We have the 5 fouls adversity to contend with also. Is there time for late drama in store? Will a 10-metre penalty decide the share of the points? Hilton got the equalising goal. We'll have to stand tall once again. Vanigas, Hilton, Vanigas has to be careful here. It's given away to Shoots, who's got to finish, and that'll seal it. Lucas Shoots putting on an absolute masterclass. 4-2 Cockburn lead. Goal contribution number 19 for the 17-year-old. In only the first 7 games of the league, and still 1 minute and 15 seconds to get more. Unless Stirling can rewrite the script of their own. Still time, it's not inconceivable, but they need something that of a miracle. Came back from 2, gonna have to do it again, but time is that of their enemy. Ban They need to get shots off Braza. Vanegas and across. Guinness has got one back. Found the ball inside the G and made no mistake with the finish. They've got 53 seconds now, Stirling. Nervy ending for Cockburn. This game back and forth. They'll be kicking themselves. They couldn't get that goal moments earlier. Silas in the centre. Shoots. Can't afford to foul Vanegas. Has to be careful here. Vanegas. 40 seconds. Ban. Silas. Really good tackle. Side ball for Stirling. Burnett. Vanegas. Down the line. Hilton. Vanegas. Ban. Switch of play. Vanegas. Hilton. Can he square it? Vanegas. Under pressure here. Ban. Oh. Just couldn't find the pass to Pilton at the back post. 17 seconds. Winton can only distribute via hand there. He's going to have to go at it again. 16 seconds. Shoots. Needs to hold it up. Braza have to be perfect from here. 7 seconds to go. Burn it to the back post. Silas with a vital touch. 2 seconds. They're going to just need to work a direct shot on goal here, Stirling. It's going to have to go in directly off the layoff. In the centre! And somehow it stayed out. It was deflected over the top. But it looks like the ball wasn't on the line. So Cockburn Wolves, they're going to get the win here tonight. Shoots can just send it into the abyss. Or Torres can just give it back to Shoots and he'll hold it. Man of the match ends with the ball. A brilliant performance from Cockburn Wolves, who dealt with a lot of adversity to get the victory. They come out 4-3 winners against a gallant Stirling Braza Ginga side. That will round out the Friday night action for round 7. We will see you from tomorrow afternoon for the final 2 matches of the round. My name's John Goodlich. Thank you for joining me tonight.